Hey everyone, Harrison here from Electricode. When it comes to powering a home safely and efficiently, few things matter more than getting the electrical load calculation right. Because one mistake, it can mean an overloaded panel, tripped breakers, or even safety hazards. So as a homeowner or a contractor, I know you want peace of mind, knowing your electrical system isn't just working today, but is built for the future. And that's why I want to give you the tools and knowledge to get this right. So today, I'll walk you through this step by step using our Electricode load calculation worksheet, and I'm going to give you this worksheet for free when you sign up using the link below, and it's designed to follow the NEC, the National Electrical Code Standards. You're going to see a bunch of different sections here. We have section 1, general lighting load, section 2, fixed appliances, section 3 is dryers, section 4 is cooking equipment, section 5 is heating or AC, 6 largest motor, and 7 is other loads. And this is the actual form that we use a lot of the time when we are doing a load calculation. Now this form isn't to be unanimously used for everything at every step of a project or a home service system. It really just depends. So I'm giving like the 30,000 foot view today to try to give the tools on how you might do this yourself. This is our test 1 filled out by me, and the name of the customer is going to be you. I'm going to pretend this is a home that's 2,500 square feet. Boom. It's going to spit it out. So we've used and developed this over a long period of time. Most need at least 2 small appliance circuits, so we're going to put that in there, just 2, and 9 times out of 10 you could put there. Let's say even 8 times out of 10. All right, just to be safe. 8 times out of 10, you're good putting 2 there. It's going to automatically fill that out. Then you got step 2. There is a little cheat sheet that I use for this. So a lot of the times we don't know or have the privilege of knowing what all the appliances are in the home. So we have like rules of thumb that we'll put in here. And again, if you know the nameplates, if you know the actual watts of something, if you know the actual equipment, that is always what you should put in here. But I'm just going to show you what I will do if I don't know specifically what it is. So in my little cheat sheet here, what is a disposer? So I'm going to put 1176 sharp, in that this is our best guess right now. VA turns into power, which is watts. So now that we have 4 appliances in here, it's going to drop this down to 75% automatically. So 4 more appliances, a demand factor of 75% may be used. Pretty cool. Already put it in. For the dryer, we don't know what the dryer is, so we're still going to follow our cheat sheet. All right, cooking equipment. Going to keep it basic with a standard range, 8,000. With me so far? All right, we're just moving right along. So we already finished 1, 2, and 3. We're on to 4, which is our range, 8,000. Next is heating or AC. Now there's a rule of thumb here. I've been doing this for years. And obviously, if we know the nameplate, use the nameplate. But there is a rule of thumb that you can use, and I put it on here for my team to use. The rule of thumb for tons based on 400 square feet. So for every 400 square feet, we are assuming 1 ton for the AC unit. And 1 ton equals 2,000 VA. And that's again from my little cheat sheet. Boom, right here. If I pull up a little calculator for this example, our home is a 2,500 square foot home. So if I do 2,500 divided by my 400 square foot, I have a 6.25 ton unit. And now I'm going to multiply that by what? 2,000 equals, boom, 12,500 VA. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that in right here for my total load for AC unit. I'm going to go ahead and carry that as my largest motor, 12,500. I'm going to put that here. Again, rules of thumb. This is getting us more or less where we need to be safe. And then other loads. I'm going to assume we have a pool, or I'm not going to assume. I'm just going to say we're going to have a pool on this example. This 2,500 square foot home has a nice pool in the backyard. And we're going to put that at 9,600. I'm going to assume with this much going on that we probably have at least a 225 panel, if not a 300. We're adding so much to our homes today. I mean, just today I was doing a load calculation with my wife, and I call these extracurriculars, right? You've got the basic bones of a house, and you've got lights, you've got washer dryer, you've got your air conditioner, you know, general receptacles, your small appliances, things like that. Anything extracurricular, I would put a pool as an extracurricular thing. I would put an EV charger as more common as that's becoming. But just this little rule of thumb here, doing all of these things that we just inputted right now will get you really close to what reality ends up being, short of doing a peak 15-minute usage report, which you can get from your local power company. At least you can here out in Las Vegas with MV Energy. You can get your peak 15-minute usage either on your phone, or I know you can do it on the desktop. And it takes like a 15-25 minute, just to recap. General lighting load, fixed appliances, dryer, cooking equipment, heating or AC, largest motor, other loads. We've just filled everything out here, okay? Now let's just pretend for a moment that this was like a 200, which is very, very common. You might look at this and go, well, I'm at 209, I'm too high, this isn't gonna work. And you might be right, but we have another page. It is our optional calculation page based on 220.82, which allows us on any panel that's 100 amps or bigger to run the numbers a little bit differently and derate a couple things. And this already automatically is doing it. And boom, right there, this is what I would refer to, page 2, to show that we are good. Literally just based on square footage and assuming certain appliances being there, this will get you out the door. So hopefully that made sense, and I hope that this can be applicable to you at some point in your life. Fun way to use some math that I know I struggled with in high school. We want to educate our homeowners. We want to educate our customers in our community. If you want this worksheet for free, just enter your name and email on the link below and it's yours. This way you can run these calculations yourself anytime. But if you're ever in need of a licensed, background check, drug tested professional to come out to your home, that is our mission, to wire you for success. We're the ones that are going to help you in getting your electrical system efficient, safe, and ready to go, and you will be wired for success with the best peace of mind we can possibly give you, with the best guarantees and warranties in town. And we believe in wiring people for success, one project, one home, one family at a time. And I'm grateful that you took the time to learn this in this video today and that you spent time with me. So grab that free worksheet below, try it on your next home improvement project, and let's make sure every home has the power and safety it needs. Thanks for watching.